Guys, welcome in some ways to the top of the world. So we are in Nepal. We are overlooking the mountain stretch of the Himalayas. We are at a place that is called the Terraces, and I have to tell you, arrived here last night. Right now is the sunset time, and this place is truly one of a kind. What we're overlooking here is the mountain range that is including some of the tallest mountains in the world. As you probably know, Mount Everest is in Nepal, but also I think 8 of the 10 tallest mountains in the world, and we're seeing actually one of them from here. So we are around a 1-hour drive from Kathmandu, and we are at a super special place. So as of right now, 2,000 meters elevation, pretty much a quarter of Mount Everest almost. The Terraces resort, it's kind of like built in the design of, let's say, inspired by a temple. So you have this kind of like entrance area, then you have the little, or actually fairly large, which I'll show you later, rooms you can stay at. And the goal, the mission for the next 3 days is obviously to fully take in a little bit the mountain views. Already just this morning having breakfast here, just taking in a little bit the views. Already memories for a lifetime, but also maybe explore a little bit the neighborhood. There's supposed to be some local areas. Definitely want to obviously try a little bit some Nepal food, but this place is truly something. It was actually built by a man that pretty much his whole life was connected to Mount Everest, and I'll tell you the full story. Yeah, truly little heaven of Nepal. So right now, in the fairly early morning, guys, we are from here, from the terraces, overlooking the city of Kathmandu, which when you're up here, you really realize it's quite a big place. So the earlier you get up, the better the view on the mountains is. And I have to tell you, right now is December, so a little bit more chilly, but still compared to like where I came from earlier this year, kind of like Europe, Eastern Europe. Beautiful weather, very lucky with it. And let me give you a little tour today. So on the menu, I mean, first of all, breakfast, that's where we're headed right now. Then we're gonna head into the little village in the neighborhood here. But first I would say, let me give you an idea of this property. I think I'm gonna stay here for like at least, I think, 3 full days pretty much. And as you see behind me, they're having a pool. Perhaps if I feel brave, we're gonna jump in. Obviously not the warmest season, but nothing speaks against a cold plunge. And thank you. So guys, look at that. Here's my nice little table. This is the view. Later today, I think we might be actually cooking Nepali food, but for right now, wanted to go in for some scrambled egg. Absolutely beautiful. Like actually, they're growing a lot of herbs and vegetables in their forest right next to it. I'll show you in a bit, but for now, whew, some fresh watermelon juice. Seriously, I'm a big mountain fan. Sometimes when I'm in Europe, I'm like, I think this might be one of the biggest mountains I've ever seen. Well, right now we're in a country where 8 out of the 10 tallest mountains are here. Somewhere back there, depending on weather condition, we're seeing Annapurna, over 8,000 meters. 1 out of 14 mountains in the world that are over 8,000 meters. And yeah. So this is gonna be our means of transportation for today. I'm not sure, have I ever driven an ATV? I think at some point I did, but I cannot remember. This one looks pretty nice. So this is kind of like, let's say, the grand entrance. And the thing that makes this place very special is that very often hotels on top of mountains, kind of like a more busy area. If I'm flying around here, there's literally nothing on this hill other than this hotel, and you really feel it. You don't hear anything. Super peaceful, super secluded. Let's ride out and let's find out what is in this neighborhood here.
On and off.
Yep.
And this accelerator.
So
this accelerator, so not like bike. So
let's see. So Okay.
And, this is the gear. And this is the gear.
Alrighty guys, we're on the road. It's pretty fun. I don't know if you can hear me. Very good. Nice, it's fun. It's very fun. So guys, we're out somewhere, nowhere pretty much right now. Mountains even all around us are pretty high. What is fairly interesting is there's some type of plantations. I don't know what they're growing, but you see layers of bushes, then you see little houses pretty much all throughout this mountainous region. Yeah, look at that. This is where we're driving through. What was your name?
I'm Rajendra.
Rajendra?
Yes.
This is our guide for today. This is our ride. And yeah, 15 minutes in, another 15 minutes to go. We're going to some type of like little village. I have no idea. We will find out. And driving that thing is very easy. I think I drove one a couple of years ago. I mean, actually, it's probably not that easy, but compared to all the places I've been driving around, you know, no other traffic. It's a four-wheel drive, big wheels. So. Okay guys, just real quick, we're here right now in the Himalayan mountains, over 2,000 meters elevation. And no matter where I am on the road with the Level 8 suitcases. Look, if you've been watching the channel, you probably saw me talking about them before. For over a year now, I've been on the road with the aluminium carry-on. This is the Level 8 Pro with the laptop sleeve. I have to tell you, the design, the build quality, especially the aluminium carry-on, is probably one of the ones that kind of like, you know, really nice looking suitcases, but also they have a lifetime limited warranty on them. So if anything happens, you can reach out to the customer service. So it's really premium luggage at an affordable price. And recently they had the Black Friday sale. Usually they never do more than 10% discount. Right now for let's say the holidays, if you want to give somebody a gift, if you're traveling, if you know somebody who's traveling, you want to make a gift to yourself or to a special somebody, with my code Danny15 you can get 15% off their whole range. So no matter what it is, be it the checked luggage, be it the range of carry-ons, and worldwide shipping. So no matter where you are, you can get it. I've once ordered one from Asia. If you're in Europe or US or Canada, I believe, free shipping even. And yeah, just go to the website, check it out. And with that being out of the way, well, let's roll back into today's adventure. I don't know why I put it here, but you get the idea. We're in the freaking mountains. You're gonna see about that more very soon. Himalayas, Mount Everest. Seriously, how did I get here? Whew. So we're stopping by a little fish farm here in the neighborhood. That is a very interesting thing. We're in a real Nepali village, pretty much 1.5 to 2 hours out of Kathmandu. You've seen the roads. Like, this is not a place you just randomly bump into. So yeah, really cool. Obviously Nepal is landlocked, so there's no sea. This is how they grow fish locally.
All the cows on
Oh yeah, there we go. Alrighty guys, back on the compound. I have to tell you, thrilling riding experience, but also got me a bit dizzy. These roads are intense, but it's super fun to drive. Now I'd say getting a bit hungry. We could go to the restaurant like any other day, or I would say let's cook ourselves. People ask me, when you're traveling, how do you do it? You know, I just find the kitchen and then I cook by myself. And that's exactly what we're gonna do right now. Well, not quite. Basically, they're having some type of Nepali traditional kitchen out here. And maybe I'm gonna learn some things today. Excited. So it's supposed to be kind of like a cooking class. Let's see. Hello, hello.
Hi, sir.
How are you?
Good.
Oh, wow. Hello, how you doing? Good to see you.
Good, namaste.
Wow, looks beautiful here. Nice.
So this is all we dry out for the pickles and all.
Dried pickles, yeah?
Yeah, we need to make the dry pickle, so we need to dry it for probably depends upon the sun. It's 1 week or something, so that we can put it inside. So we have prepared all that. Pickle
Wow.
inside, yeah.
That's, I would say, nice kitchen first of all, but then I'm turning around and I'm seeing this is Kathmandu city or?
Yes.
Wow, what a view.
This one is Bhaktapur.
Yeah.
And this one is Lalitpur.
Okay, no, do we also see Kathmandu from here or?
Yeah, Kathmandu.
So basically we're seeing half of Nepal from up here.
Yeah, this side is Kathmandu.
Nice. So we're gonna be cooking something?
Yes,
over there?
yes, we are cooking something.
What type of dish or?
Yeah, something of Nepali dishes, like main courses of all.
Okay.
And it's like one rice, dal, one chicken curry, probably one veg curry, and the homemade, like our cultivated one, this leaves inside.
Okay.
Yeah, this is all.
Well, I'm ready to work if I have to. So, fire smells really nice. So in a sense, this is kind of like traditional setup.
Traditional setup. This is how we used to prepare all everything. Yeah.
Well, it looks actually quite functional. So there's like three with the
ranges
holes.
are
That's
there,
kind of
yes.
like how they do it in the village
Yes,
as well.
Yes.
Okay.
True typical Nepali concept of this.
Nice.
Charcoal it inside this.
So do you also grow these here, or?
Yes, we grow this.
Yeah,
And we just put it inside. For the light flow up to that flame has to come inside and has to be burned equally, like
Okay.
on the skin of the tomato only. Then we'll make out of this. And
Do I munch it? Or?
this is the best part of this spices is called Timur.
Timur, okay.
This is Sichuan pepper.
Sichuan pepper.
Sichuan pepper, but this
From
is
China?
yes, but for the Nepal only. You can just chew it if you want. Just chew it.
Let's chew it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, strong.
This is the main ingredients of any chutney.
Spicy, right? With
Yeah.
chili.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Am I doing it any right?
Yes, you are absolutely right.
I feel like all the.
Yeah, you can come.
Yeah. Wash my hands.
Yes, you can taste it. Yeah, this is ready. Along with the rice or anything, you can just have it to this
Extremely salty and spicy.
salt and spicy. Okay, but after that we can mix it together. It will be okay. Yeah, that's it. Done.
Oh. Some chicken in the making. Very hot, huh? Woo. So guys, little I would say 20-30 minutes later, a couple of dishes later. Super cool, traditional Nepali kitchen, especially with that view. But yeah, in the process also got quite hungry, so let's see what we got. How do you say thank you in Nepali? Thank you. Dandabat?
Dhanyavad, yes.
Dandabat.
Swagatam, sir.
Where is So everything is cooking, everything is looking very, very locally, and then all of a sudden the chef put this together, and look at that. This looks absolutely beautiful. So all of that we have just cooked up inside of here.
Liquid pancake.
This is chicken.
This is chicken. This is lentil and cauliflower and potato.
Nice.
This is the pickle which we have prepared.
Well, I'm looking forward to try the tofu. Very good. So this is what I was doing there?
Messing up, yeah.
Well, very cool. just let me give you an idea of where we're staying. So here's like a little fish pond, as always, with nice little Buddha statues. So let me show you where we're living here. So I think in total they have, I checked it yesterday, 46 different rooms, pretty much on 3 different levels. This is the suite 2, and I have to tell you, what a peaceful place. So first of all, at night you don't hear anything. This is kind of the living area. Nice little sofa, TV, Netflix. Yesterday I watched kind of like a Mount Everest climbing documentary here. Nice table, got a coffee machine, everything. And the sleeping area. Look at this, guys. Whoop, whoop, where is it? There we go. The mountains. Here I have set myself up a little bit as a working area, another TV. The bathroom, especially the way the light comes in the morning, is truly something. But that is not it. I believe every single room in this place has a terrace. Some are bigger, some are smaller, but this is really something. So coming out, also definitely spending a lot of time here. And they even have a jacuzzi. I think I've got a shot of that earlier. And yeah, this is pretty much the home. But you know what is even more interesting than just a nice place in the hills? The backstory of that place. Let me tell you. Let's go out. Let's go, I think, into their own private forest here. And let me tell you about just that. So from what I understood, the hotel is a family business. And when I first arrived, they told me a little bit the backstory of it. So basically, the idea for that has been decades. I think 40 years ago, they got this property. They wanted to do this. There have been some political instability. And the owner of this place is part of a group of people in Nepal that is called the Sherpa, which are pretty much the people that for the longest time have been helping to climb Mount Everest, do all the mountaineering. So he's also from that region. And the hotel here itself is not, let's say, just a luxury experience in the mountains. It's also much more kind of like a nature experience, because yes, you have like this very nice facilities, these very nice rooms, but also they have this forest area which I'm walking through right now. They're growing a lot of their own herbs, vegetables, spices. And this over here I think is the yoga area. They're also doing yoga classes in the morning, so they got a couple of these little huts, and I would say kind of get the idea. Super peaceful around here, and pretty much no matter where you are, you're getting a view. And as of right now, I haven't left the property yet for the first 2 days that I've been here. Essentially just walking around here, you're seeing so far, you're seeing all of Kathmandu pretty much all the time. I've never been at a place where you can see so far into the distance in terms of like city and mountainscape. I would say let's explore a little bit the area here. So another really cool thing that you can do while staying at the terraces, I think this is like, what was it, like a 30-minute drive maybe down from the hill. Obviously if you're in the capital of Kathmandu, you can most tours take you here. This is the Durbar square of pretty much like a neighboring city or district, Lalitpur, and pretty much they have the Durbar square. Part of the ancient kingdom used to be the palace, at least in Kathmandu, and this is the neighboring Durbar square. So when you're at the resort, if you're staying a bit longer, another amazing location to check out. Very, very busy as well. Alright, so after filling the belly at the traditional Nepali kitchen, we're back in, let's say, Himalayan luxury. So on the weekend here it was actually very busy when I first arrived. Now super calm and peaceful. Honestly, the food was delicious, super fresh off the oven from the fire. The chef is a legend, but just to relax again a little bit, because we had to work a bit, you know. Sit down here. I saw actually they're having shisha. Maybe it would be nice, but this view, seriously, out of this world. Well, perhaps one of the best sunset places in the world. I have no idea what I have ordered here, some type of mocktail. Don't want to go for the alcoholic beverages today, but a little bit of nicotine we might do tonight. And yeah, seriously, just looking at one of these mountains. I don't know the exact height, but it's definitely still one of the tallest mountains in the world. And yeah, I guess we'll see you tomorrow morning or at dinner. Delicious though. Okay guys, good morning from the mountains. I think today, I know today is the last day here. It's almost kind of sad, so especially after yesterday's like little ATV trip, little how to say it, really got an experience of this area. I think this is one of the best parts, is that you're really staying in a local village, people going about their daily life. You get to kind of like experience a world that I think probably very few foreigners get to experience, so close to Kathmandu also. But at the same time, you know, if you just want to relax, if you want to have a little secluded experience for yourself, the terraces. This is the breakfast. I wasn't sure if I want to have English or Nepali today. So they were like, come on, we gotta do a little bit of both. So we got some Nepali type of bread with curry, and we got like English breakfast type, but here is very nice and lean. I like the scrambled egg, a little bit of veggies, fruits, nice little coffee. So overall, the food here, the chef that we were cooking with yesterday, I've tried his Thai food, his English food, his Nepali food. I've tried a lot of different stuff here, and everything was very good. So right now we're gonna check out their spa here. I should have an appointment for 1 p.m. Hello, how are you? I should have an appointment for 1 p.m.
Your room number is 32?
Yes.
Please have a seat.
Thank you. Thank you. And so what I just had there for lunch was actually the trout, the local trout, the fish that they grow in these like installations that we saw in the local village. When I was there, they could have cooked it up there, but then the hotel told me that that's where they get the fish from. So because I knew that chef is doing his magic, unexpectedly, the fish that they grow there has been some of the best fish I've had. They grill it here with super nice creamy sauce. Seriously, compliments to the chef. And well, it has been a couple of very good days in the mountains of Kathmandu, and I would say it's so much more. This is kind of like, as I see it, as a platform to just see and take in so much of Nepal, of the Kathmandu area. on the one side the mountains, the nature. Like when you sleep, you don't hear a single sound. It's so peaceful. There's nothing around here. You have seen it on the aerial shots. On the other hand, if you just look down, you see little villages, houses, schools, like real Nepali people living their life. And that's also what I've kind of like discovered when I did the little ATV tour. So overall, yeah, very good time at the Terraces. If you are new here by any chance, on a channel I document my life around the idea of building a life of freedom around the world, and basically day-to-day life, going to different countries, sometimes a little bit more for the adventure factor. In the last couple of years also very much got into the topic of covering special places, hotels, resort, different, let's say, experiences, retreats. And I have to tell you, the Terraces really exceeded my expectations in the sense that, yes, it's a nice, let's say, very much so luxury property, but it's really set up in a way that kind of like feels kind of like truly Nepali, in the sense that it is kind of like set up in the way of a temple. It's minimalist at parts, let's say, if we talk about the yoga, if we talk about the Nepali kitchen, but when it comes to like your room, it's kind of like you get to experience the nature while staying at the place that is really like on the global standard. And even though it's not like a big part of like some major chain, it's a privately owned family business. And yeah, from that sense, seriously, such a clear day today. I can even see like the houses, they look like a little nail right now, the big houses down there in the Kathmandu Valley pretty much. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's little video. If you want to see where I am right now, you can join me on Instagram, because usually the videos come out like a week or two later. And yeah, the Nepal adventure in many ways is just starting. You too got a world to see. Going back to Kathmandu right now, then go to a different city. Another week or 10 days to go. See you soon.